Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to go over my weekly stock picks for the week of August 29th through September the 2nd. Before we do, just to reiterate, not a financial advisor. Make sure that you do your own research. Also, if you find value in the video, smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy our content, and hit the notification bell. That way YouTube can let you know every time we release new content. Other than that, guys, let's dive right on into it. Alright guys, before going over my picks for this week, we're going to talk about a recap of last week. My picks were Zion Oil and Gas, ticker symbol ZNOG, TQQQ, and Amazon. So we'll take a look at how that week panned out for us. And as you're going to see, not so great. So ZNOG was actually down 18% over the last 5 days, from 20 all the way down to 16. It kept falling to 16, popping its head up, falling to 16, popping its head up. However, for the last 5 days in a downtrend there. TQQQ, pretty much the same, down almost 11%, and most of it on basically that Friday when they had the Fed meeting, of course. And that's pretty much what does everybody in at this point is, you know, the market starts doing well and then the Fed comes out and talks, and then boom, okay. And Amazon is going to pretty much look almost identical to what we looked at with TQQQ. But however, as frustrating as it was to see a lot of the gains taken away, it's also a little exciting. I'm going to talk about that a little bit later after I go over my picks for this week. All right, guys, and my picks for this week are Lemonade, ticker symbol LMND, TQQQ, and then Amazon. They're both back on there as well for this week. Okay, so, you know, obviously you want to see your gains hold, and you want to see the market continue to move up and everything. However, when you get something like this where the Fed comes and talks and spooks the market, or some other type of catalyst spooks the market, and anytime we get a really large move to the upside or a large move to the downside, you know, the market's going to overreact basically positively or negatively to news. And if you're longer term, which I am in Amazon, that means it's creating more buying opportunities for you, okay? And this is actually creating a decent swing play in a sense. But however, longer term, you know, this thing was up to, you know, looking like it wanted to go to 150 bucks a share, which we'll go over in a second, and now down to the 130s, and I'm hoping maybe it can poke its nose down to the 120s again. That would be fantastic. So guys, that's my picks for the week. My watch list, I would say keep an eye just basically on the overall markets, keep an eye on the VIX, and keep an eye on SQQQ, because if we come out and have another red week, then SQQQ should make a nice little spike up. You could have day traded that on Friday, that morning, whenever the Fed came out and talked. You could have got in early and just kind of day traded that thing and let it ride up and then cash out by noon or to the afternoon. But that's always a good one to keep an eye on, especially if the Fed is coming out to talk. So that's my picks for the week, guys. Let's take a look at the charts and let's see what they're telling us. All right, guys, first up is Lemonade, ticker symbol LMND, an artificial intelligent insurance company that is currently at about 23 and some change. One analyst thinks that it could hit about $40 in the next 12 to 18 months. But it is obviously selling off right now and about to cross over from bullish to bearish, and pretty close to oversold or undervalued on the 180-day 4-hour time frame, which typically will set up for a nice swing. So you want to watch it on Monday, because it did break below its support level, and it's right at a really crucial level at that SMA line, red SMA line. If it falls below 21.91, then it has some more room to run if the markets continue to go down, okay? But the pattern that I'm seeing here is, I like this pattern here. We're undervalued, we popped up, or may go a little lower, and then I think we pop back up to about 25, maybe 26 bucks. But you want to play it out to where you want to see what it does Monday. You don't want to get in and have it drop further while you're holding. You want to kind of wait it out and see if we're going to get some, you know, buy signal maybe, and then a confirmation candle. But then you also want to keep an eye on the volume. You don't want to get in if there's no volume, you know, on that confirmation candle, and you just kind of want to be cautious on this one. If you do get in, make sure that you set a tight stop loss on it. That way you're not left holding the bag, unless you really believe in the company and you're in it for the long term, and you can average down later. But TQQQ, guys, we talked about how, you remember last time it fell all the way to $21, and I kept saying, well, really from here, it started falling down, and then when it got to about here, to 31, and below, I got all the way down to as low as 21. I was saying I keep nibbling, and I'm continuing to do that as long as it's 30 or below, because eventually this thing is, once the markets fully recover and start moving up, easily going to double, maybe even triple for the longer term. So we're kind of holding on to that. It did break below that red SMA line, but we are super oversold or undervalued, which shows that we should pop our head back up above that red SMA line, which is right at about 32 bucks and some change. I think we could probably get maybe up to about 34 this week on a couple of green days. We just got to kind of wait it out and see from there. Okay, Amazon, we're going to take a look at it. And like I said earlier in the video, I started buying Amazon when it was around 100 and well, actually around 100 bucks. I bought a few at 100 bucks, 110, 120, and then off of earnings it shot up to about 140. And as you see here, we got as high as about 147. So that the fact that it's down here, in my opinion, is a gift, because especially now, as you see, we're in undervalued or oversold territory. Here's the red SMA line at about 130. So Monday, depending on what the overall markets are doing, it could dip a little bit lower, or we could see it bounce off of here. If it bounces off of here, a great sign. But from 131 to about 135, if you're swinging, it would probably be my price target on taking profits. But overall, if you're a longer term investor of Amazon, I mean, this is a good buy in my opinion, and that's exactly what I'll be looking to do next week, is to come in and buy some more of it. So anyway, guys, that's my picks for the week. Let me know your comments below. Other than that, we'll catch you in the next one.